Hello dear students, how are you? I hope you are fine. Dear students, I warmly welcome you to the online class of Noakhali Government College, and my today's class is especially for the honors secondary students of English department. And as you see on the screen today, my topic of discussion is a poem, that is the Tiger, which is actually taken from Songs of Innocence and of Experience by William Blake. And you perhaps know that I have given you a lot of classes on Songs of Innocence and of Experience, and when the situation was normal and in the classroom definitely. But because of an unintended intruder, our march of life has hindered, but we cannot sit idle. And for this reason, actually, our college authority has taken initiatives to give you online classes so that we can make some recovery of your loss. So from today on, I try my best to give you online classes continuously so that you can cover your syllabus. So let's read out the poem. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. So look at the beginning of the poem, how abruptly or how powerfully the poem starts. Tiger, tiger, burning bright. Look at the use of the phrases like burning bright. All right, in the forests of the night. What immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? Look at the questions. The speaker is actually making questions, or the speaker is actually wondering who might be the creator of such a powerful creation, such a powerful thing, or how powerful might be the creator of such a powerful creation. So here in this poem, in first 4 stanza, you will see that the speaker actually keeps asking questions about the creator who created such a powerful being. That's why the poet with wonder asks, see, tiger, see, with exclamation sign, tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. The tiger is burning bright. The eyes of the tigers burning brightly. Where? In the forest, in the deep forest of the night. And then he makes questions. What immortal hand or eye? Who might be the creator? Whose immortal hand or whose immortal eyes could frame, could make thy fearful symmetry, thy fearful figure, thy fearful frame? Then you see, in what distant deeps or skies burn the fire of thine eyes? Look at the use of the words like fire. So these images, these words actually used symbolically. Here the fire words are actually used to symbolize some energy, some wrath. So the speaker is wondering, asking questions, wondering with questions like, in what distance deeps or skies burn the fire of thine eyes? He's asking, from where, from which unreachable place does the creator of you brought those fires that are burning brightly on your eyes? Then see, on what wings dare he aspire? What the hand dare siege the fire? So with what wings that creator, that powerful creator, aspire to, dare to bring the fire with those hands? What hands? What are those powerful hands that dare to bring that fire to create you? So dear students, as you see in first 2 stanza, we see that the tiger is just represented like a powerful being, and the poet, or you can say the speaker, not have any answers. He's just wondering who might be the creator of such a powerful thing. Then you see, and what shoulder and what earth could twist the sinews of thy heart. You see, the speaker keeps asking questions. He also asks, and when thy heart began to beat, what great hand and what great feet. See, the speaker is actually making this type of question again and again because he is actually wondering, or he is trying to try to praise the tiger, praise the creation of the tiger. That's why he is asking that, is there anyone on earth that can challenge you? That means that can, is there any creation other than you that can challenge your feet? So he asks, see, and what shoulder or what earth? Is there any such thing on earth that has that much of energy to challenge you? Can twist the sinews of thy heart? Is there anything on earth or that can break your heart? You see, and when thy heart began to beat, when you start breathing, that means when your life starts, what great hand and what great feet, who else on earth that can challenge you? Then, what the hammer, what the chain, in what furnace was thy brain? So the question continues that is there any chain or hammer that can encase you, that can chain you? There is nothing on earth that can chain you or that can encase you. You are so powerful that no chain, no hammer, nothing can encase you. What the anvil, what great grass, there its deadly terrors clap. So there is no one to challenge you or to come in front of you. So up to this part of the poem, you see the poet or the speaker keeps asking a question again and again to exalt the creation of the tiger, to praise such a beautiful, such an energetic creation. Then in the fifth stanza, you see what happens. When the stars threw down their spears and watered heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Here you see the use of the word he. Did he who made the lamb make thee? So perhaps you remember the poem The Lamb in the Songs of the Innocence part. So here is the reference of the poem The Lamb in this poem also, you see. And here is a biblical illusion is used in this poem, in this specific part of the poem, that when the stars, this star stands for the angels. You know, there is a story in the Bible that when God created human beings, the angels rebelled against the God. And after some times, they realized their fault and surrendered to the God. And at the time of surrendering, they cried. And here the poet says that watered the heaven with their tears. They cried so much that they nearly flooded the heaven with their tears. And then poet says, you see, did he smile his work to see? That at that point, the poet or the speaker is wondering that at that point, the God might have smiled, watching that how powerful thing he is going to create or he has created. And then you see, what is the powerful thing? The powerful thing is the tiger. So the God is very much proud of his creation. The God, here the word he stands for the God, and with pride he is smiling, watching at the rebellious angels. Then he says, then the poet says, did he, that means did the God or the creator who made the lamb, who made such a mild figure, such a weak figure like lamb, make thee. So the poet keeps wondering, is it the same person? Is it the same creator who created lamb also created you? So the poet or the speaker do not have the answer. He simply keeps questioning or wondering about the creation of such an energetic or such a powerful thing like tiger. Then we have reached to the last stanza. You see, tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. What immortal hand or eye dare frame thy fearful symmetry? So this stanza is actually the repetition of the first stanza of the poem. So that's all about the poem. I hope you got this poem very well. Now let me discuss some important things of this poem. You see, I have pointed out those things on the board. The poem is contrast to the lamb. You know, the lamb is a poem from the Songs of Innocence part, and in that poem you saw that the lamb was actually represented like a very innocent thing, very mild, very soft. But in contrast, the tiger is energetic, is very powerful, and is also very aggressive one. See, then the main theme of the poem is creation, origin, and masterly of the creator. So actually the poem deals with these themes about the creation, the origin, and obviously the masterly of the creator of such a beautiful thing. Then here tiger represents the harder side of human mind. You know, this poem is from the Songs of Experience part. You know, in the Songs of Experience part, the harsh reality of human life is basically represented. That's why the tiger is also a symbolic representation here. The tiger actually represents the harder, the harsh side of human mind. Exactly, that is exactly opposite to that of the lamb. And you know, the Songs of Innocence and of Experience, or William Blake is very famous for using so many imageries in his poem, and this in the present point also you will see that a lot of imageries have been used. For example, I have pointed out some. You see, forests of the night, then you will find images like distant deeps and skies. Then you will find images like fire and so on. Lastly, I'd like to say you something about the presentation of the tiger and the lamb. You know, the lamb in the innocence part is exactly opposite to that of the tiger of the experience part. You may ask why the poet actually presented the tiger in this way. Actually, you know, the lamb represents the softness or affection or love that actually exists on earth. But we know that the earth is not all good. It has some evil things also. So by presenting the tiger in this way, the poet actually wanted to say that the world has some evil force also. As this poem is from the experience part, we know. In this part actually, poet wanted to show the bad things of the earth. So dear students, I hope you got this whole lecture very well. I also hope that you will be benefited from this lecture. Read out this poem very attentively, try to listen to this lecture again and again, and if any question arises in your mind, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will readily answer your questions anytime. So thank you so much. Keep connected with our YouTube channel and keep connected with our Facebook group and Facebook pages. So that's all for today. Thank you.